Steluta wears multiple hats. She's a certified health coach, holistic life and career and executive coach, and teaches mindfulness. She's also the founder of 8 Glasses of Water and empowers people by helping them to become a better version of themselves. She spent 2 decades working with technology firms covering almost 2 continents before she started hosting the Balance Life show. My first question to you: why did you decide to become a life coach?
Oh, that's a good question. Thank you for asking me that. So my transition to becoming a life coach, from switching from a Fortune 500 executive woman to life coaching, actually started 8 years ago when I first certified myself as a yoga, meditation, and mindfulness teacher. And this transition actually changed my life. As I was teaching and as I was guiding people through their mindfulness practices, and I was guiding them to, improving their lives, my own life changed and my values changed. And life happened. And I realized that being in a corporate role was not longer my passion anymore, though I was very passionate about what I was doing before. And somehow the universe brought me a health coaching training. I was already very passionate about health, not only about coaching and mindfulness in yoga and meditation, but also about health. And I spent a lot of time doing a lot of research for myself and for my family and for my clients in terms of, whatever they should be eating, doing, lifestyle habits, practices that might improve their life. And when this training was brought to me, I knew that this is something that I wanted to do. And I certified myself first as a health coach. And as I started working with clients, I realized that there is so much more to helping people, not only improving their health, but also improving other areas of their lives. So that's when I decided that I would be studying even deeper, and I would be certifying myself as a holistic life coach and career and executive coach, because my passion for helping people, for changing their life, for, as you said, supporting them in becoming their best versions of themselves started many years ago. Certifying myself as a life coach was just probably one of the final steps that I took a year and a half ago. So it was literally a transition. It happened in time. And
what do you love about this most? What do you love about the coaching?
Wow. What I love is, first of all, the fact that people get to really open themselves up to you, right? You get to know people through their challenges, through their pains, through their suffering, despite, the surface. You get to know a person deeper, and not only to know that person, but you also get to hold the space to support, to encourage, to empower, to guide somebody in a process of uncovering the true gold that lies inside themselves, because as we are going with our everyday lives, many times, most of the times actually, we're caught in thoughts, we're caught in self-doubt, we're caught in self-judgment. And as you're working with a client, as I'm working with a client, I have the opportunity to help the client stop, take a breath, question the thoughts that bring the self-doubt, that bring all this suffering that's inside us, and uncover the true gold, uncover the potential that they have in there, and change lives. So this is the thing that I love the most, actually,
And how do you describe your approach to the life coaching? What's the approach you take?
I think because of my so vast skill set, being a mindfulness teacher, a yoga teacher, a meditation teacher, having also the skill set and the training for health and the holistic coaching, life coaching, I think my my approach is a holistic approach in regards to, bringing all these skill sets, bringing a lot of the tools from the mindfulness practices, from the meditation practices, combine them with, my emotional intelligence skills that were developed through time, but also with the true coaching art that is, think it is the pinnacle of supporting a client, because there's a huge difference between, counseling, between consulting, between stating your opinion and coaching. Because in coaching, through reflection, through holding the space, through powerful inquiry, you help the person find the best version of themselves, find the best solution for the problem that they're having. So my approach is a combination of all these, mindfulness tools, meditation tools, health tools, because most of the times people go through personal challenges because they lack self-confidence due to the image they have about themselves. So I help them transform their looks as well. So it's quite a holistic approach. We're talking about mind, body, together. So my approach is what I call is empowering women, because I work with women, to become their best versions of themselves by learning how to manage their minds and their bodies. So it's a holistic approach. It's a mind, body, spirit approach.
So it's quite exciting, and I really want to ask you, which is the biggest challenge, where you helped one of your clients through?
I don't know if this is the biggest challenge, because it's everyone's perception, but I think for me, a most recent one was working with a woman who is, in my opinion, one of the most beautiful women I've met, both physically, like outer appearance, and emotionally, and in terms of the success that she's had. So she's really accomplished and she's really beautiful, and yet she is full of, she's lacking confidence. Not she's not full of, but she's lacking confidence. And I think for me, the biggest challenge that I managed to help her overcome was her lack of confidence. And help her realize that her own true potential lies only within herself. And there are so many ways that she can uncover this true potential. And besides self-confidence, there needs to be also some trust that things happen, some trust in some processes, some trust in the universe, in God, in whatever people believe. So I think just, helping this woman overcome a lack of confidence, her lack of confidence, for me recently was one of the biggest achievements. There are many.
I'm sure you make so many true friends, when you're interacting with them. So many, relationships building.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, that's
because as I was telling you earlier at the beginning, you get to know a person at a level that, if you meet a person in the office, it's very seldom that you get to uncover the real things, the real values, the real struggles, just over a coffee or over, a cool water, a break of 5 minutes in the office. So yes, that's true. I'm making a lot of friends through my coaching, because, as women, I think we need to support each other, and we need to empower each other, and we need to stay connected. And this is one of the things that I also managed to do through the show that you mentioned, the Balancing Life show that I'm running, the podcast that I'm running, which is a platform also for supporting and empowering and inspiring women through meaningful conversations. So yes, I do make a lot of friends through my coaching practice. Yeah.
A little personal question, but what is the biggest obstacle you've overcome in your own life?
It is very difficult to say because I'm actually overcoming probably the biggest obstacle in my life now. So I don't know if we spoke about this before, but I decided to change my life in my 40s. So I left a marriage of 12 years in which I was not happy. I left my job, I left my country, I left my house, I left everything, and I moved to a new world, into a new continent in my 40s, right? I was 40. And ever since moving here, which was 2.5 years ago, other things also changed in my life. So I changed jobs, I started a new career, a new business as a coach. A pandemic started meanwhile, as I started my business. My second marriage is going through its turmoil. So I think I'm still overcoming the biggest challenge of my life, which is really empowering because I'm using my own tools. And for me, this gives me the confidence that if I manage to go through this, everybody can do that. Every woman can go through whatever life brings at her. So my own circumstances now are quite challenging and I'm overcoming them as we are talking now.
Well, you're a strong woman. While we're speaking, I can see that smile and confidence, and so.
Thank you. Yes, I am a strong woman. And I think this is something that helped me a lot. Being strong and having a lot of resilience. I think this is one of the skills that all of us probably sharpened through the pandemic mostly. For me, it was a skill that I've sharpened throughout my life because of various challenges and having, being raised by a single mom who was a very strong woman as well. So, yes, I know that I have all the tools. I know that it's not always easy. Life is never easy, like 100%. We always have ups and downs. We always have challenges, and we always have good things coming our way. We just need to learn how to use our mind, how to use our tools, how to use the circumstances to work for us instead of against us. So it's a question of perspective. And yes, being strong helps and being resilient helps. Going through rough times smoother and getting out stronger, even stronger. Yeah.
Agree. In today's rush, we all think too much, seek too much, want too much, and forget about the joy of just being. Thanks for joining me today. I really enjoyed our conversation, and you've been really very candid. Wish you lots of success in your journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Val.